Oh,
Oh dear. Are we having
oh dear.
Are we having server issues?
Uh, it might be, but what Wi-Fi are you on?
The stream is working, and I can hear
Oh,
you.
okay.
Ooh, this
Oh,
is interesting, folks. You are
yes.
back live with us. We will just jump to pictures. F in chat potentially for
Yeah.
the server.
Oh,
Oh, we may have some. Server is still good apparently. So what we will do is quickly do a quit and rejoin.
we'll talk about that start. A very clean start, as we keep saying. We only had one real incident there from what we've seen. So so we've still got everyone really in the position they qualified. So this race is well and truly on at the moment, I'd say. And yeah, it's just been some excellent racing to start off the race at Oulton Park.
For some reason, I have been disconnected from the Communal servers.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. As a very quick Control-Alt-Delete of the game is now required. It is a very good start to everyone, indeed. And I'm so sorry, guys, that we can't bring you more of it at this point in time. We are just working the problem. When I say we, I mean I. As just going.
I'll try and jump on board with maybe someone else who's streaming this, just so I can see what's happening.
Indeed, as we try and get back to the game.
So I'm on board with Blonkfist in 25th at the moment. He's got the 30 Ferrari just up ahead of him of Cameron, and then he's the 30 Ferrari of Cameron is fighting with the 37 Aston Martin of Parkin. So that looks like a very close battle we have for 23rd at the moment. It's just really this circuit is about trying to find a way through as they go through Cascades, I believe. Yes, they've just gone through Cascades, going into Island Bend now. And we have contact. That is the 30 Ferrari is spun off at Island Bend there. He tried to go for a move, but I don't think the door was open, and he is off backwards, I believe, into the gravel. That has put Blonkvist up to 23rd position, I believe, with Zach Silver behind him in 24th, and Sherlock in the 199 McLaren just up the road in 22nd.
Indeed. Oh. Do you want some good news?
What is the good news?
We're back!
Yeah!
Oh dear, that's insane. No idea what happened there. My internet might have just glitched and threw a hissy fit and disconnected from Communal servers, which was very interesting. We are back with live pictures now. Even now with the wonderful support from everyone. We also have a new follower as well. Awfully Bloomer, I think I just spotted. So good to have him back, and I believe I need to do something so you can see what's going on as well, Tom.
Yes, please.
Share my screen in Discord so you can see what I'm streaming.
Yeah, thank you.
That's alright, we're all good.
And here we are.
Get back to the
a bit of a tail happy moment there for Zach Silver in the 21 Audi coming out of Cascades.
Car dropping down the order though. Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, it's Forsberg. Is it Forsberg? No, I think I've got that wrong. Ignore me.
It's Forbes.
Forbes, sorry.
He's dropped down the order. Sally is now being swamped by Porsches.
Oh dear, that is not good for QRT.
Oh, it's Phoenix Race Team, from what I've got on here.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry, I'm just getting. Oh yeah, it's a. Does that say 37?
Yes, car 37.
Sorry, yes, I'm looking at the wrong team.
Oh, bless you. As we do rejoin live. Yes, good work, dudes. Thank you. Apparently, appreciated, Matt. But yeah, a little brief blip there, and might have to check my internet in a little while and Pray to God it still lasts.
If it means anything, mine went down at the same time internet-wise, so it could be...
Oh,
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, so... we'll keep our fingers crossed that we don't have a similar outage.
yeah.
But anyway, we've got a
fingers
good battle going on here, being led by 2 Porsches, then 2 McLarens and an Aston Martin.
Indeed, a very pink Aston Martin of
Yes.
is that Elvin Bloomquist?
Yes, I believe it is. I was following that. That was the car I was following a minute ago while we had a bit of our outage.
Oh, Peter Jenelik's facing the wrong
Oh
way.
dear.
And that's just ahead of this battle we were viewing with the Porsches and the McLarens and the pink Aston. And
Hopefully
they
he's
get
nice and
clear.
careful when he rejoins. Yeah, there we go. He's nicely back on the circuit, but hopefully he doesn't lose any more positions as he will have lost a lot of momentum. Oh, here we are with a replay.
See what happens.
Oh, just loses it himself by the looks of it. Oh, yeah.
Saves it and then loses it again.
Yeah, oh.
Avoids colliding, which is very, very handy.
It seemed he was unsettled coming into the corner, but then touching that inside curb seemed to unsettle the car even more, and there was no saving it really from there, was there? So
No, sadly not. Well,
desperately unlucky.
he rejoins safely, keeps it going, which is the main
Yes.
thing. Although still very long
P24.
race.
Yes, and everyone seems still quite bunched together, so good racing really from everywhere in the grid.
Yeah.
Oh, a bit wide there as he touched the inside curb. Seemed to unsettle the car.
Yeah, I think we move away from him before we curse him even more.
Yes.
Let's see what else is happening up and down
Oh,
the
a
field.
15-second penalty for 610, causing a collision.
Ooh, yes, live stewarding is in effect today, and that is Dave Zalecki right ahead of the spun Racing Stronger Aston Martin. So he's got to serve that in his next pit stop.
Yes.
Which is a shame for Dave, but he will no doubt try and get that back during the race. Who else is doing what? I was checking with the leaders. Seville.
Oh, checked out quite a bit. Is that fastest lap as well?
Yeah, we'll check in with the leader that's checking out. 132.6 is the fastest lap currently held by Seville. His last lap 132.8, so consistency is very good for him so far. He needs to wait. Oh, Leighton Austin. Oh, what's happened here? What happened with car 88 and... Oh, 88's gone off.
Run a bit wide.
Joins.
Lost loads of momentum. Austin goes to the outside going into the chicane. He looks to be ahead, but then the BMW's made his way back through. Does he go for the switch? Oh, he loads on the grass. A bit of contact, a bit of door rubbing, and they're both off, and they've lost 2 positions each.
Never like to see that.
No, not at all.
So I'm sure the stewards will take a very good look at that in due course. As I said, live stewarding is present here today, so they'll be reviewing incidents and applying penalties as things progress through the evening.
Leighton Austin won his first race for Paul Simsport in the oNiD Multi-Class World Cup last month.
Indeed, sadly,
Yes.
sitting down in 11th, so something's happened for Leighton. He was up within the top 10. Potentially getting caught out somewhere.
But the top 10 all seem quite close together still, so as I keep saying, and probably repeating myself too much now, it's all still to play for with over an hour and 17 minutes to go in this race.
It is indeed in the background though. Ricardo.
Oh,
Okay, ooh!
was there contact there? I think there might have been.
Potentially, car 54. Let's have a look. Around the chicane he goes. There's
Much better run.
Pulse SimSport versus the Dutch Endurance team in that orange Ferrari. And then turns in. Oh, there's contact from behind!
Oh yes, just ran straight in the back of, and then luckily it didn't seem to take him too long to recover from that though, so not too many position lost, only in 16th.
continues nonetheless. Welcome back, everyone. By the way, we are regaining the live stream back on Twitch, and it's a pleasure to have you back. Apologies for the brief blip. We will endeavour to hopefully not have that again. We can hope. Flex Tails, our glorious livery doesn't show. Probably because I haven't updated. It's probably potentially my fault. I haven't updated the liveries there. Had Peanut Donington all weekend doing real life stuff, so do forgive me. And yes, that's unfortunate. Just break a touch lately. That's Opal's vest. Yes, sadly so. But that's racing. Mistakes happen.
Yes.
Can't be perfect.
No.
Flux Tails, you are forgiven, but I expect cake.
Do you know how to make a cake?
Apparently, and what is incredible is Agent Red 075 is also now following. Thank you very much.
Oh yes, thank you.
No,
oh sorry, I'm not sure if we've covered it yet, but the pit window is open.
It is indeed. I believe it stays open for most of the race, actually, doesn't it?
Oh, okay.
First 5 minutes, and then it closes with 5 minutes to go. I do believe. Very open, very widely open pit window.
Yes. I mean, gives us plenty of opportunity to see how our teams take that window and how they strategically play out their stops.
Absolutely. Indeed. We will endeavour to try and keep track of those, and indeed we will be able to keep track of those, because on the left side of your screen you can see a timing tower with a little orange bar that says 1. If that 1 is still down, it's still orange, the mandatory pit stop has not been taken. So expect teams to still make a pit stop and clear their mandatory. And that should be represented in the timing tower, and that little bar loses a 1 and turns to green. I'm loving this inter-team chat in the Twitch. We've got 2 teams. I think it was that McLaren and the Porsche and Marcus saying, "Hey, I want cake for you punting me during that braking zone. Save a bit for me as well, please."
Yes, I want some too. It depends what cake. If it's cheesecake, please give me some.
I'm lactose intolerant. So
Oh dear.
I'm awkward for cake, so I have to have. I have to have dairy-free cakes. I really like that.
Fair enough.
I know. Why are we talking about dairy-free cakes?
I don't know.
Where we have some amazing racing on track,
Yes.
especially further down the field as well. Let's give a shout out to these guys still fighting away, giving it the roll. 19th, 20th, and 21st on your screens. Ollie Knowles, Luke Sherlock, and Adam Forbes all going at it.
I believe we were following these guys earlier as well, and it still doesn't seem the order of these guys has changed, but that could change right now. Going into Cascades, oh no, just the size better of it, and that we'll have to look for somewhere else to find the way past the other McLaren.
It still can't quite make it work. Oh, and the McLaren
down the inside at Island Bend. They've just made it around. I think the McLaren decided better of it.
That is not an overtaking space race, for the love of God, Jesus Christ. I had to look away. I physically thought, oh, that's no.
Well, the Porsche turned in, and I think the McLaren was either not far enough down the inside, or it decided better of it and pulled out. And yeah, luckily no major collision there as well. Going off there could be a major race ender.
That is big time. That is terminal. It's a pushing a terminal kind of damage incident there. Who's dropping down the order? Oh, hello!
Oh, we've had an incident here. That's 45 Ferrari.
Massive. Take out a couple of brake markers as well. How dare they? Right, what happened there? Let's get a quick replay just to see what in the world there.
So the 45's leading, goes straight on, and they've kept the throttle in, tried to rejoin. Oh, they've got back on. Is it a look for a move? Oh no, he comes across on him, and they're both into the left-hand side barrier.
Who was that? Oh, it's spinner in the background. Dave Selecki as we rejoin live photos. Pictures, should I say.
That's not a good place to go off either. A very high section there. I remember, I believe it was Nicholas Hamilton in British Touring Car had a big incident there a couple of years back. So that's really not somewhere where you want to go off because you will sustain quite a bit of damage. Cue
another replay as we see how that all unfolded.
So side by side here.
With QRT. QRT on the inside.
Is there going to be a bit of contact?
Yeah.
Yes. And into the inside barrier. Oh dear. That's not what you want to see at all. Into the pit lane.
Crawls back to the pits.
And that throws their strategy straight out the window. All change.
Yeah. So they'll be forced. Thankfully, this will count if they take all their mandatories and do what they need to do in their pit stop. This will count as their mandatory pit stop, but it's not quite enough. The cars won't do 1 hour 10 on 1 tank of fuel.
Oh dear.
So they'll have to pit again at some point just for a quick splash and dash, I reckon. So that throws their plan for the evening out the window completely.
And that could affect the QRT car. I mean, not QRT. Yeah, no, the QRT car as well.
Yeah, it's such a shame, but these things happen. As I said, live stewards will be reviewing it, and as commentators, we can speculate as what that outcome might be. But so far,
we'll leave it to the stewards.
We'll now have the final say. Boftly Bloomer, that was your name who subscribed. Thank you. I thought it said something Bloomer, not Loomer. I do apologise. But this race has been nothing but entertaining, epic driving from everyone. Thank you very much, good sir. And thank you for the follow. And now I've said your name correctly. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for dropping by.
And then here we have Alex Shahabi following Turt in the 55 Ferrari.
I'm not the only one that says his name wrong, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I did try and learn everyone's names before the stream, but it obviously hasn't stuck.
No, sadly not. But we're alright, it's fine. The amount of times I mispronounce names and I get pinged in the chat, it's this. Oh, that's completely different. My brain don't work, yay. Anyway.
Here we are. I think the thing here for Shahabi, in the 08, Mercedes is thinking, where can he get past the 55 McLaren of Turt? Where is Turt weak, and where can the 8 Mercedes take advantage of his weakness?
Now, I want to make a point of something. We did see Alex go very wide out of was that Cascades, a long left-hander turn?
Yes. Yes.
Now, back in my mind, as soon as I saw him run wide, I was thinking to myself, track limits.
Oh yes, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be if, I think it's going to be when. When will we see the penalties given out for people exceeding and getting track limit warnings?
I think the 8 car thought about it there, went a bit wide out the chicane to maybe sneak up the inside, but I think 15-second penalty there for, is that the 30 car causing a collision?
Car 30, that is Colin Cameron. One of the back rows at the minute, down in 31. 17 and 83. 5-second penalties for each.
Oh, penalty for the... I can't read that. Is that the 38?
30 and 88
seconds
as well.
88, sorry.
88's got a penalty as well. 38 and 88. So
that's the Velocity Esports car, the 88.
Yeah, that's Cameron Hughes down in 13th. Penalties coming in thick and fast now for everyone.
Yes.
So obviously the stewards are playing catch up with the incidents that they've seen or have had reported.
Taking absolutely no prisoners.
Indeed. Teammate has broken his foot because of his weak
no,
says Daniel Hearn. Hopefully he'll be back for the next team chat. I'm presuming that's Daniel Hearn dropping by in the chat. Thank you for coming and saying hi. It's a pleasure to hear from you.
I hope your teammate gets better soon.
Who is that? Which teammate are you referring to, Daniel? Well, sorry, because me and Daniel race a lot as well, so I'm trying to think who you might be on about as we
see the 8 car going around the outside. You have the inside, but he's been pushed. The 55 McLaren seemed to push him a bit off the circuit there, stopping him from getting past.
Dear Lord. Well, that's a little bit of a rumpy bumpy that
yes.
I think the 55 car of Sidon Tut will get away with. Just maybe. We'll see what the stewards say. We
could argue that the 8 car wasn't fully alongside at that point, so leaning on him was, well, it was his corner to take, we could say, for the next section.
Absolutely. Daniel Hearn saying Anton Tomenga, of course it is. Yeah, he's a quick driver. Did not realise he broke his foot though. Not gonna lie. That's a shame. He'll be eager to get back behind the wheel at some point, I'm sure. Why is Marco L going slow? He was showing as a white flag. I wonder if he's had a little incident.
Yeah, he didn't. When we went to him there, he didn't seem to be going as quick as some of the other cars down that straight.
Oh, yellow flag for P4.
Oh no, that's the highest of the Lamborghinis, 99. And as we said earlier, when the McLaren went for the move on the Porsche, really not a place you want to go off, but it is so easily done as we go to the replays.
So like, he hits the curb.
Touched inside. Yes, the curb. The curb's completely unsettled the car. Jumps it up in the air. Luckily, it doesn't look like he makes any contacts and finds a little gap in the barrier to go through. So I believe he's only dropped a couple of positions, but really running in P4, maybe a chance of a podium, that's really not what you want to happen.
No, exactly. He has dropped to P7th. There we go. The timing tower will update.
There we go.
it takes a little while to do so, but it does update.
There we go.
But unlucky for him, and maybe puts that podium position just a little bit more slightly out of reach.
But that has moved Tut and Shahabi up to 5th and 4th position, so this is a fight for 4th position now.
Like these guys haven't got it together already, and now they've got to fight for what is even more bragging rights. This will be definitely going to boil over at some point.
Hopefully not in contact.
Yeah, we endeavour to stress that we do brief these guys before a race, and we do tell them to, keep it clean and have a good time. But sometimes that kind of goes out the window. Pardon the pun. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But he is closing, especially through the high-speedy kind of...
I do believe it's only a matter of time before we see that Mercedes go past. And could he try it up into here again? Maybe he's going for the inside this time, so he has the outside for the second section. But no, he's decided against it. Just staying behind for now. As we said, it's a very long race, so he doesn't necessarily need to get this done now. Maybe just keep applying the pressure, wait for the McLaren to make a mistake, and that's when he'll go for the move.
Well, let's jump on board and get some on-board action of Alex following Tut through this final section. He goes very wide.
But yes, that's let Tut get a better exit. Maybe extend the gap now into the final corner, so it won't be a move into here, but maybe a bit better on the brakes. But he has run a bit wide again. Tut has gone for more of an inside line.
Keeps pointing a straight line, but yeah, he doesn't. It looks a lot more happier within the first sector, the high-speed, flowing parts of the circuit.
And might I say as well, sounding absolutely beautiful as it roars around this Oulton Park course.
I know, right? Anyway, as we see, he's still not quite there with him. It's going to be a battle. It's brewing for quite a while, but we'll definitely keep an eye on it. But let's go head down to P16 and pay attention to some of our wonderful midfield runners, Paul Cumber, and quite lovingly named Cucumber, or Paul Cumber, as Cucumber in the Discord and Twitch chats. Bless him. As he runs in 16th, was catching Marcus Hagel in the in the Porsche there of the oNiD Go for the not oNiD Go for the Gap, the Pulse Sim Sport team there, but the gap has slightly widened up ahead though. That's number 3, Aidan Oak off the track.
I do believe was Aidan Oak the one who had the issue. Did he run into one of the Porsches earlier on as well?
Potentially, yes.
Yes, so not the perfect race for the McLaren.
We'll go to replay and we'll follow him all the way from the first chicane. So go down the hill. And he just misses his braking zone. Or has to take avoiding action basically to avoid running into the back of the BM.
Very lucky for the BMW there.
Yeah, very much so. Very, very lucky. Well, keeps going, pointing in the same direction, both cars do. So it's maybe a bit of an annoyance, but we much have them still running instead of crashing.
Yes, definitely.
He's lost focus for a second, getting refocused now. Bless him. Apex Vest, of course. I think your teammate, isn't it? Yes. Sorry. I'm still trying to cross the T's, dot the I's of who's who. So apologies if I miss a gap here or there. But Aidan Oak, getting back into the rhythm of things, has a Porsche of Hagel, Pulse Sim Sport, on the back of his tail now. But get back into the rhythm, get his head back down, he'll be all right. Poor grass. Daniel. The grass is fine. It's a Macca.
Sure.
Let's have a look. Oh.
I mean, Jonathan Palmer might be a bit angry.
Right. There's a battle pinging up on my timing screen as we have...
Oh, the McLaren goes for a bit of an off-road there.
It does. The Haribo car.
And that's allowed the Ferrari to go down the inside.
Oh, that's going to be a bit of a squeeze.
Oh, he's made it work. He's through. Up to 10th position. Oh no, or is it 9th? I think it's 9th. No, it's 9th. Oh, excuse me.
Up to 9th is Leighton Austin of Pulse Sim Sport. That's a good overtake, and I don't think you could have wished for that to go any better.
He seems to be creating a gap now, so hopefully shouldn't have a threat from behind from Haribo Racing.
Absolutely. That's happening down the order. Oh,
actually, saying that, they are getting a bit closer.
They are a little bit.
That McLaren is coming back just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit, but in the background as well for 11th and 12th, Ricardo Meeking and Christopher Bonek. Bonek?
Bonek.
Bonek. I'm going to go with that. I hope it's right. As these two guys are continuously trying to close on each other. Is 11th and 12th Aidan Oak and Cameron Horzo, 13th and 14th. Oh no, that's Tomlinson, ignore me. What am I doing? Of course that's Tomlinson off in the head. I'm thinking to myself, that was Aidan Oak? No, it's Daniel Thompson, Leighton Austin. What am I doing? Being silly. I'm doing a silly. Just ignore me. Don't ignore me. I'm your commentator. What am I talking
about? Didn't go for a move into there. Maybe down into turn 1 if they get a good run out the final corner here. Doesn't look wobbly. Like they will though.
A very wobbly rear of that McLaren.
Yes.
A very unnatural wobble from the McLaren because it's usually quite grippy on traction, but might be running a setup with maybe a little bit less downforce or something a bit funky to give a bit more turn in and a little less traction on exit. Who knows? But yeah, we're looking stable. That's the most important thing.
Everyone seems to have found their groove at this point, I think.
I think so as well.
I think I'm just looking at the timing. The leader is being kept modest, I'd say, at the moment. Only a 2.252 second lead, so still all to play for with a pit stop to go.
Absolutely. What's happening? Let's jump down the order a little bit and go and pay a bit of attention to 23rd. Ian Hall catching Elvin Bloomquist in that very pink Aston. I'm keeping an eye on the battle up ahead for 10th, 9th and Oh, 5th and 4th are getting quite close to each other. We might be jumping away from this in a moment to go and have a bit of attention.
But Blomqvist has made a bit of a mistake going across both curbs there. That's going to have lost him a lot of traction in the corner, giving all the speed to Hall here as he goes for the outside line for the first section of his lops. But he's just kept it on there, Blomqvist, and he's just kept the move. Nicely defended.
Keeps it going in a straight line. That's a very pink Aston Martin. That's just... Oh, good lord. Not quite sure what to make of that. We do have a pitter, Cameron Hawes, getting into the pit lane from P10.
He has the 15-second penalty as well.
Yep, so he'll have to serve that, and that will put him way down the order, sadly. But nonetheless, still just under an hour to go. Still many places to play for. Maybe not a lead position, but still positions nonetheless.
Yes.
Yes, it's the pinkest car I've ever seen. I don't know how much more pink you can get.
Well, I've just been thinking I wouldn't want to like rear bay park it because like how am I supposed to look out the back window? It's just I think from what I've seen it's just pink.
I think so. Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
We'll see when it goes past.
I wonder if it has reverse sensors.
Oh, it's a little bit of a window there. You
A little bit. Oh, okay.
It is just about to see out of it.
Oh yes, I can see it now.
Dear lord. Right, it's closed. Oh, QRT car has to take away the action.
Cutting across the chicane of Britons. That has lost all his hard work, and he's going to have to try and do it all again as we see a blue flag there.
Yeah, we do indeed. That is BMW, I can tell you that much. Didn't quite see the number. McDonald's branded livery. Yellow flag from
was the Aston Martin okay there? It seems to bump along the bump across the grass and looked a bit twitchy at the rear end as it came back onto the circuit.
Oh, let's have a look.
Oh no, it did hold on. I just thought it just as we switched off, it kind of ran a bit onto the grass, and that seemed to really bunny hop it along and seemed to unsettle the car, but it was able to catch it by the looks of things as he's overtaken the blue flagged BMW.
Phew. What a bad time to jump away from that, wasn't it? Whoopsies. Right, let's head back up. Aiden Oak, yellow flag.
Oh dear, and that's Oak again. He's really having quite an unfortunate race at the moment.
Right, let's see what happens to him. Oh, he gets on the curb and just loses into the grass again.
Yes.
And
and into the wall.
Into the wall as well, so that's going to be damage.
Yes. Luckily, it didn't look like he hit it too hard compared to the incident we saw earlier, so hopefully it's not too bad.
Good to see some great racing around an underused track. Best track.
It is a lovely circuit.
It is a lovely circuit. Yeah, I'll give you that. Not my favourite, just purely because of the really awkward final sector that we see Aiden coming up to now. This right-hander is just... I can't get my head around it. You tried to like double apex it, but I keep on running wide. I can never do it right.
At least it's not Paul Ricard.
At least it's not Paul Ricard. I think at any point anything can beat Paul Ricard. Boatfly Luma, I love Oulton, but normally play the island and maybe race the island layout. Yeah, the short kind of track. Yeah, it's an interesting way. Oh well.
Is this a move here for the 79 Ferrari around the outside? The McLaren seems to be going quite slowly, and it's off. That is the 423 car.
Oh, misses the wall just.
Gosh, that's lucky.
Threads the needle there.
Didn't seem to lose position. Might lose one to that Porsche of Mecking behind. Or was the Porsche lap down?
No, it is for position.
It is for position, sorry.
That's Marcus
Hangel. Yes, sorry.
And he is.
So that's the Relentless Racing blue entry.
Indeed it is. We jump on board. Oh, penalties. 45
yes, 15 seconds for free. Yes. A lot of penalties being handed out this race.
Aiden Oak gets a penalty. 83.
We did see him. I think we saw Aiden Oak running the back of someone earlier on in the race. I could be mistaken though.
Who's 83 though? That's what I want to know.
Oh, let me. 83. That is White Regioners Motorsport. So
Reinars,
Shamatska and Rhinos. Yes.
It's Martin Reinars and Rob Shamatska.
Yes.
Is Rob Shamatska going to try and avoid Aiden Oak? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Aiden Oak losing control of his car there. Oh, that was
nervy moment.
Dude, that's probably going to create skid marks, not of the tyres,
yes.
for the team Reinars there. But they do keep on going and keep on driving. As we see, Adam Forbes in the pits. He's
Luckily,
dropped down the order. Apart from
is that move in the background there?
Ooh,
down the inside. Oh, or is it a blue flag? I'm not.
That's a blue flag, I think. I'm trying to find it. It was one of the pulse. I think it was Leighton. Yeah, it was Leighton. Just blue flags, I do believe.
Blue flag.
Oh,
the hybrid racing car, while trying to go past the lap car, has gone off. So that's the 314 Porsche and the Harry racing car.
Oh dear Lord! Who's there?
Not what you want to see.
Right, we've got the tail end of it, but we're going to try and, once this replay's finished, try and get a new replay of what happened there, because that was massive.
Is that, what car is this? Is this the 19 Ferrari?
Yeah, we'll jump with the
actual. 30.
Yeah, we'll get a replay of the actual incident in a moment. I think we.
So that's that Nature Esports.
Yeah, that might have been the tail end of the incident. Let's try and.
He seems to have carried on though, so hopefully not too much damage to that car.
Yeah, we'll get a proper replay of it.
Oh, here we are. Here's the Haribo incident. Oh, they both got. He tries to get out of his way, but they both follow the same line, and it ends messy.
Yeah, that number 30 car was a separate incident. Happened to happen. It just happened at the same time as the other incident, and I thought it was the same thing. But Trinket to task. Oh, Trinket. Gee whiz. I will say this now. He has. He'll hate me for saying this, but he's been detached. He detached himself, and that's now going to be immortalised.
And he's very twitchy. A bit of oversteer there coming out of. Oh no, not Lodge Druid's corner.
Into the final turn, he comes, stables it all up, and gets it pointing and going the way he wants to.
Yes, but luckily he hasn't come into the pitch yet, so hopefully the damage isn't too much and he can carry on.
Indeed, right. Oh, there's got some contact between Pat and Slidzovic. This is 7th and 6th,
and he's run wide.
There's more contact.
Oh, will they be side by side? No, they've decided against it. Very sensible. They really don't want to run side by side. As the 777 car, I believe, there has a 15-second penalty.
Claudio Godoy down in 24th and gets a penalty, and is currently out on track, setting times of about a 1 minute 37 was his last lap. So yeah, something's happened there that we've missed, sadly.
Yes, I mean there is a lot to keep a track of at the moment, as it seems we've had a lot of incidents really in the last couple of minutes.
So it's causing a collision. I can actually potentially get a replay of what might that have been. 777.
Okay. Oh, unsettle the car. Tries to save it. Oh, and he's going to re-enter from the exit road. Oh,
potentially
that's
not
all
get
we've
the whole
seen.
incident. Might have been a lead up to something there. Sadly, didn't quite catch the full incident.
We have a lead change. Seville's in the lead.
Oh, we do. And who
by 3/10.
second?
Yes. I wonder what happens there. Last time I looked, it was a 2-second gap, and they seem to have a nice lead going on. But the McLaren seems to have found some pace.
Indeed it has. They haven't pitted yet.
Oh,
So something's happened. We are getting up to blue flags, and we have seen
yes.
cars passing under blue flags and
as
lapping
we have
each other.
Field and Cumber coming into the pit lane, I believe.
Yep, both cars pitting.
So I think Field was in 8th position and Cumber is in 13th.
Yeah, and they'll drop down with their respective positions. Cumber 15th, now
And
16th.
oh, we have a move for the lead. Oh no, he's decided against it. Kind of went out, looked at the move, but decided against it. Maybe going for it into turn 1 if he can get a good run. Oh, very tail happy coming out the final corner. That's going to lose him some momentum though. So the McLaren should hold on going into turn 1 now.
We should. We'll jump on with the rear wing of Seville. I will say that right. I almost did a Jonathan Ross there. As we did a Wassy. As you jump on the rear wing.
A very aggressive Audi behind.
He's pushing, he's wringing the neck out, he's flashing his lights in frustration. That's a lapped car, that's why he's flashing his lights. That's the Porsche getting out of the way. Fair enough, you can do that. If it's just flashing the lights to try and distract the driver ahead, would be potentially taking a bit more issue to it.
Audi taking the tyre line out of there. That has brought him a bit closer to the Porsche. It's just I think the next real overtaking spot will be Hislop's. If he can get a better run than Seville out of here. No, I think Seville's dealt with that quite well.
Alright. See if we can.
They are very close. This is anyone's game at the moment.
It is indeed. We'll jump on board. We'll get the right camera, that would help, wouldn't it?
It's just all about this circuit. As we keep saying, it's such a tight circuit. So you've got to be, you've got to be quite a bit faster, and you've got to know where the driver ahead is weaker and where you can find a way to just sneak your car up the inside. But at the moment, the McLaren seems to be just going fast enough to hold off the Audi behind.
For now, but Nicholas might have a run into turn 1. McLaren goes defensive. Audi goes to the outside. Will this be moved down around the outside into turn 1?
Outside. He's
he gets pushed
him.
wide.
Audi's off. Audi's across the grass on the outside. Going to lose him a lot of momentum there.
And he's going to have to drop back considerably.
Yeah.
And maybe regain his composure and try and go at him again, maybe in the next couple of laps.
The question is, do you want to be fighting and maybe letting the cars behind catch up, or do you want to go maybe even think about pitting now, getting the other driver out so they're in maybe some cleaner air and they can kind of close the gap before I've lost words, sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. After that battle I would too. But strategy now comes into mind. They have to make a pit stop. It depends how much they fueled, how much they're planning to go into the stint. But yeah, maybe a fresh set of arms, fresh set of legs, and a fresh mind behind the wheel would maybe do him some good. Right, so they're going to calm down for a little while. Pat and Austin in the pits. Hagel in the pits as well.
And the Audi's off. He's run off at Druids, I believe that is.
That is Druids, and the lapped cars will now want to unlap themselves.
It's all unravelling for the former race leader now. Maybe this is the time to stop. Actually, is that the leader in the pit lane ahead? And Hubin's in as well. They saw their opportunity. They had a big enough gap. This seemed like a good time to do it.
Indeed, there is no penalties for these guys, so they will just be doing the quickest pit stops as quick as they can. Hubin's still moving forwards and now finds the pit box, and Seville in his pit box still, a bit further back from the Audi.
Who will come out first? It will most likely be the McLaren.
It'll be the McLaren, I do think, unless they have a massive issue.
Yeah, here comes the McLaren. How long is the Audi going to be behind? Oh, it hasn't gone yet.
Not yet.
Oh, there goes the Audi.
There goes the Audi. And also P3 is in as well. Alan Slidsovic is in the pits as well.
no real song going for the alternative strategy. Everyone's seeming to have the same idea in this race.
And it's Forsberg now in the car in the Audi.
Oh, he's come out in quite a bit of traffic here, so a lot of work to do now.
And that McLaren
Blue flags though, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So that Porsche gets out of the way. The McLaren is an age ahead now. The gap is 6.5 seconds.
But former race leader was holding the lead for a while, created a good gap at the start of the race. New driver in, new legs. This can completely flip on its head.
Meanwhile, 7th, 6th and 5th are all pretty much in the same
and we have two
vicinity.
wide going into Cascades. And I think the McLaren made this move stick there.
Yellow flag for Miles Dixon, P3.
Oh no. A very quick driver as well, Dixon.
Yeah, what happened to Dixon? Car 52. Let's have a quick gander. Oh, he's gone off. I think he's hit the inside curb.
Oh no. Oh, I just saved it. A lovely kind of little drift there to stop him touching the tyre wall.
God, I think he's fallen foul to that curb on the inside of turn 4. Which is not ideal in the slightest, but keeps it going regardless.
I believe they were the winners of race 1 now, the 52 car.
Yeah, got a yellow flag for Jaka Ribersack. I'm gonna go with that. Alexander Orteglen as well in P12 showing yellow.
Oh, Hall's coming into the pits now. I believe he had a 30-second penalty to serve as well, so that's going to drop him a bit down the order.
Yeah, sadly so.
That's the 87
30
of QTR. They were involved in the issue, the crash here at Druids.
Yeah, of course, and that's like an extra pit stop basically, one of the penalties.
Yes, so not ideal at all. Oh, as the gets a bit twitchy there, and that's run him wide to the 99 Lamborghini, and I think that might have been a change from position from that mistake.
Yeah, Richard Page inheriting 8th. It's a bit of a freebie for him in that sense.
Yes.
oNiD Dave. Oh, that was a disaster. I mean, tell me what car you were in, because I can't actually remember. Bless you. How are the stream people doing? We're having a good race. Zach, we are absolutely wonderful. Thank you for asking. We're having a fantastic time. Loving bringing you guys the action as it all unfolds with just under 40 minutes left to go.
My ad, fantastic action. I'm extremely enjoying this. Just because we've had fighting throughout the field for every single position. So let's hope it continues.
The car number 610 says oNiD Dave in the Twitch chat was an absolutely horrible disaster. Lap 1 incident and then murdered. I do recall that. I do recall actually.
Sent to the shadow realm.
No, I do recall. That was very horrible. Oh, sorry. Speaking of incidents,
that is the 420 Aston Martin, the very pink Aston Martin.
Indeed, it was. What?
Harem Racing.
Yeah.
Oh dear, just unsettled and a lot of oversteer into the corner. Well, unsettled, which caused oversteer into the corner, but luckily he seemed to have saved it and not too much time lost.
Not too much time, but instant nonetheless. Sadly, Nate Allen, team guaranteed to choke. Oh dear. Was showing as a yellow. Let's see if we can quickly catch what happened. He goes wide.
Oh, and it's here again. It's Island Bend again.
People falling foul to Iron Bend.
It's very easy because you always want to be right on the limit going around that corner, so you are right at the edge of the circuit, and it's so easy to just catch that grass and for it to just suck you into that outside section.
Indeed, it did.
And it's happened again.
That's another person falling foul to
in
it.
The 551 Mercedes. I believe that's one of 2 Mercedes in this race.
Yeah, the replay doesn't quite go back far enough to see how that happened. I'm presuming he just ran wide or hit the inside curve through that bend.
It's so easily done through there. And going on the grass to overtake there.
Yeah, Remco dropping down to 28th or 27th now. Simon Harris getting ahead of. Oh, no, that's a lap.
Oh no, that's
car.
Mella. Is it Mella the 28?
That's 28. Ignore me. That is a lapped car, or a car lapping, should I say?
Okay.
And then the Audi will want to get past as well, pretty sharpishly around the outside. That worked.
It worked. It was very clean move in the end as well. So was able to get both the apex just about there. So
yeah, just about. I had to look away for a moment, but yeah, just about all right. Zach Silver says, that bend is horrific, and he was playing very dangerous games with it. And turn 1 is also horrific, but that's a track limits issue. Yes, that is very much a very cheeky track limits issue if you're not careful. Ben P, though, is catching Martin Thorpe. Actually, hold up a minute. Yellow flag for P10.
Breber stack. Oh, he's got to be careful coming on here at Island Bend, a corner that's probably very hard to rejoin at. Very tight, but very quick.
Gets away with that. And Samuel Page is also showing as a yellow flag. He's dropped down the your gets going again. Excuse me.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you very much. As yeah, Jacka gets going. It's turning that Lamborghini into a very expensive Italian lawnmower for a brief moment there. Ben Royal in that Haribo liveried McLaren.
Yeah, they were a bit higher up, but if you remember, they had that instant while trying to unlap one of the Porsches.
Yes, of course.
So that really a recovery drive. Oh yeah, a lot of oversteer, maybe a bit of understeer as well. Flicking the back end out.
Yeah, absolutely. 28th though is having a go at Remco Torn. This is for position.
And nicely done.
But
can he get him on the switchback maybe? No,
I don't think so. Sadly, bad to worse for Remco Torn. Continues in 28th, however. What else is happening? There's quite a nice couple of battles happening up and down the field. We'll jump with.
Yeah, spoiled for choice. Oh, the Audi, the Lamborghini pulling off a bit there.
It was indeed. And
was that for position as well, or was that lapping?
That was lapping, I do believe. Lapping.
So I think just trying to get out of the way there.
Yeah, pretty much, absolutely. So he does get out of the way, very much so. Words are failing me. Getting out of the way as much as getting on the grass as well. So getting right out of the way.
Yeah, probably not great for the tyres.
Sadly, not. Oh no!
Oh, as he runs wide and cuts a bit of Britain's there.
He might have an issue or something there. Drive through for track limits 423.
423.
That is. Where is 423?
Relentless Racing Blue. That is one of the McLarens. That is the Relentless Racing Blue car.
Oh, what position? That's P9. Danny Van Oom.
Oh dear.
That's a top 10 runner.
That's not good at all.
So he goes straight in, deserve that, and get that out of the way with.
That's times 3 instance as well.
Yeah.
So that will be, not what you want at all. No. Right, especially running P9.
Thankfully, quite a short pit lane, so the penalty for drive-through isn't as extreme as many other places. You can, if you get it right, dive straight in and go back out again. Yellow flag though for Samuel Page. oNiD Racing Stronger.
Oh dear.
In the grass. And that is a very expensive British lawnmower. Is the Aston.
Mr. Palmer will not be happy with his grass situation at the moment.
No, absolutely not. He doesn't need anyone else to mow it for him.
No.
But no doubt there's some volunteer drivers who want to. Oh, yellow.
What was that for? Oh, it's a Lamborghini. It's rubber sack
again. Yellow flag. And he's struggling to get going.
Oh, is he crabbing a bit? No, I don't think he is. Sorry.
Not quite.
I don't think any contact was made. Yeah, no, he seems to be running at a decent speed, so I doubt there's too much damage,
I think we're all
if any.
right. If any. The only other person... Oh, Trinket's dropping down the order in that Ferrari.
Oh, maybe a bit wide there out of the Cascades.
Yeah, Johnny Seville dropping in chat. Good evening, Johnny.
Good evening.
Pleasure to have you. Let's check in. Oh, I want to have a quick look. There's a couple of battles happening and forming. Let's start with Ben P though, still trying to catch Martin Thorpe. Been at it for a few laps now. Has got the gap closed down.
And is the lead gap down a little bit from what it was? Is that 3.562 seconds? I read there.
Yes, indeed, correct. So 3.6 seconds is the gap.
Oh, so
have a look. So gap is
that 2 point now?
No.
Oh no, it's 3. Sorry.
It's 3. So that gap is closing slowly but surely. So we'll keep.
I mean, 31 minutes. Oh, it's still all to play for.
Indeed. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Here?
We've got a bit of a traffic jam. Can hope. Oh,
there's a leader.
Oh, there's the lead. So this could help the Audi catch up a bit. This is really not what you want to come across as the leader. Like 4 cars all bunched together. And you've got, and gosh, that could have ended badly for the leader there, as the 51 Aston Martin kind of had a little bit of a look down the inside into the Britons, which really isn't a section you should be looking for a move.
Let alone on the lead car.
Oh yes, especially the lead car. And the lead car is still stuck. He hasn't found a way through. No. And this is all going to be playing into the Audi's hands if the Audi driver can find a way through on a section that's much easier to pass. As the leader looks to go part. That's 1 car dealt with.
Oh, yellow flag for Martin Thorpe. That's P6.
Oh no. They were running so well until that point as well. That is such a disaster.
Oh, he's trying to get it spun round, but he's...
Oh, don't spin on the track. Oh no, we've got a sideways Mercedes into the wall. Coming back on the stage, end spinning. Oh, we've got a car off. That's the Ferrari. That's the 30 Ferrari in the wall. Mate, in a big way, I think.
He needs to be careful rejoining. He always hit a car off there. And there's leaders. I think there's leaders coming behind. That's not leaders coming behind him. It's just another Audi.
There was a 30 Ferrari sideways in the wall as well. I don't know if that was to do with the spinning Mercedes on track.
I'm not sure.
Who is the 30 Ferrari? Let me just...
That is, I believe, Trinket Detas, and has returned to the pit lane.
Evil Nature Esports. He seemed to have gone over the big ways. He was completely sideways in the wall at Island Bend. Drive-through penalty for track limits. Oh, I saw there. I didn't see the number of car though.
Number 3, Ralph Vest, I do believe.
Oh yes, in 21st position, and is having a close fight with Bovic, who I believe has just passed him. And then Prescott in the 17 Porsche is only 2.303 seconds behind, so that is going to lose him quite a few positions.
No, absolutely. Let's try and see what happened with car 8. He just goes wide.
Oh, was there an incident over that McLaren? I didn't see what McLaren that was. Did he try and go around the outside, maybe at the bend, and lapping a car, racing with a car, and it's just pushed him off?
It would have been car 78, or potentially Richard. No, it wouldn't have been. That's a Ferrari. McLaren. Where has the McLaren got into that?
Was he running? Was he running up near? Wasn't he? Oh yeah, look there. There's a touch.
There's a touch. There's potentially a touch between them.
So desperately unlucky. They, as was said mentionally, that 8 car was having a fantastic race. We've kind of covered it a lot throughout this race, so to just see him through for the order is such a shame, and potentially could be a penalty coming to that McLaren.
Didn't quite see what McLaren it was though. Annoyingly, it's not showing up on the timing.
Was it under pressure from? Is it Ben in the 55?
No, potentially.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
I believe we were covering them. They were having Ben was catching him just before.
Yeah. Ugh. Cursed by Com, says Daniel Herm. Could have been worse, no damage at least. Daniel, oh, that's Sam Page off. Oh, no, it's not Sam Page,
yeah.
That's Racing Stronger. I'm not sure if it is Sam Page, actually. That's the only Racing Stronger team. And Dixon, that's Coupland. Oh, Pulse Sim Sport off as well. Guys, there's virtual oil on the track. Stop going off on that corner, okay?
So where's the orange and black flag? Have I got that right?
Black flag. Slippery surface. Change of surface.
Yes. Quick.
Oh, dear Lord. As Coupland gets it back going. I'm having so much fun here, and I've only just realised we have just over 26 minutes left of the race.
So, yes, quite a chunk of the way through now. It's
gone,
and as you said, it's gone in quite a flash, really.
It has, and Zach Silver has pointed this out very correctly, and I am ashamed at myself for not realising sooner. Orange and black. That's the meatball flag. That is the.
Is that the wrong one?
Incorrect flag is the.
Oh no!
It is the striped orange and yellow.
Oh yes, I do apologise.
Not the meatball flag. The striped orange and yellow. I should know that. That's
the mechanical one, isn't it? The meatball.
Yeah, the meatball's mechanical, and I should know that. And I am desperately disappointed with myself. Horribly disappointed. Jerome Jongen, Dutch Endurance Team V2.
Very close battle here.
Danny Van Oom. They're both teammates in championships. Is Danny Van Oom and Jerome Jongen in the Dutch Endurance Team. But
12th to 10th, only separated by less than a second. So this could go to anyone here. Dixon in the. Dixon in the BMW could just wait behind these two, see if they make a mistake, then he can get 2 positions in 1. So really all about the strategy here for Dixon. Does he decide to let them fight, or does he want to make a move on Jogan?
Up ahead though, Coupland and Richard Page have had an incident, and they are at the hairpin.
Hairpin, so many incidents there today.
And I have a funny feeling that was caused by maybe that fast left-hander again.
Yes, I mean, it's, as I said earlier, it's so easy to trip up on because it seems like such an easy corner, but as I said, you touch that grass and it just sucks you off into that tire wall.
Dixon Chen, your livery isn't showing on stream. Yes, I am potentially aware. Forgive me, I have been at Donington all weekend. I have not thought to update our livery system on Awesome Sim Racing. Apologies. Real life, it will be sorted for next week. Apologies in advance. Yeah, just real life. It's all good. It's all fine. It will be updated next week's folks. If your liveries aren't showing, we do apologise. I do apologise, should I say? Not we, it's an I. It will be sorted for next week. You added it late anyway. I mean, come on, dude. I'm joking. It's only a quick update. It only takes a couple of minutes. I could have done it before the stream. It's fine. But Danny Van Oom, though, catching Alexander Ortigoyen in that Audi. The Audi is very tail happy. Quite a unstable car sometimes, especially when it wants to go into a corner. A good effort for him so far. And I've been pointed out that Jerome Jogan and Danny Van Oom are ex-teammates. Did not get that memo. Whoopsies. Oh no.
That's a bit.
Oh. It's almost like speaking to one of my friends back from where I came from in a town I used to live in. Oh, how's you and your boyfriend? Yeah, we're broke up. Oh
dear. And there's 15-second penalties for the 27 car there.
There's two 15-second penalties, 27.
So
who's that? 27. Two 15-second penalties for car 27. Who's?
Oh, Racing Stronger. That's Racing Stronger. That's the hashtag 27 Aston Martin.
Oh yes, they are. Yeah, all the way down in 27th, sadly.
So just adding insult to injury.
It is very much so. I'm not entirely sure.
Gosh, a bit of understeer through Drids there. And that might lose him the position. That might lose the position. Jogan down the inside. Can he make it stick? Yeah, he's got a good run out the corner. Drive through for what? I doesn't say the car there. I don't think.
14114 144.
Yeah. Oh, and then now the BMW also in this battle is looking for a move. Can he get him on the switchback? No. Will he try into Cascades? The Dixon Chen BMW.
Doesn't quite get it there.
No.
Up ahead though, Drungan back on the tail. Oh, that's a massive slide.
Yeah. I think he was thinking about an overtake, but as we've seen, you don't want to overtake into Island Bend.
No.
Overtake into Island Bend may equal your death.
Nate Allen, 32nd position, drive through for track limits.
Okay. Well, as we've heard from some of the drivers in the chat, this is a circuit that you do struggle with track limits on.
You have to be so careful. It will catch you out if you are not cautious with the way where you put the car and how much of a track you use.
Oh.
Slide by Jerome Drungan there.
Oh, and the Audi ahead's in this battle as well, I believe.
Yeah, the Audi's chilling at this point, thinking, you guys fight. It gives me a bit of time to relax.
Yeah, maybe save some tyres for the end of the race so you can just kind of slowly but surely get away from this pack of cars.
Yeah, absolutely. I say that. Drungan's closing back up again.
Yes, he is. It's just forever changing in this four-way fight for 9th position at the moment, and well, we're absolutely loving it.
Indeed, we are. But there are other battles I want to potentially keep an eye on. Drive-through has been cleared for 114, so they've come in to serve their penalty, and indeed have done so. Dixon Chen is holding back because we have no reason to fight. Dixon.
That's the car we're watching now. That's the 12 car. Oh no, 12. Sorry, that's the car in 12th position.
Oh, got you. Yeah, I'm with you. Sorry, I'm half asleep from having to be awake from about 6:30 this morning for marshalling. So.
Yeah, I mean it's a wise choice because yes, they really don't have any reason to at all. They can let these guys fight, wear their tyres out, and then it's easy pickings at the end of the race. Or if they make a mistake with one another, that's 2 easy positions.
Very much
or
so.
Or 3, or even 3.
He's got front row seats to one of them most hectic battles on track at the minute. So hang back, try and figure out what to do. That's what I would do. We have a 30-second lead on the next car in class and not push the speed.
Yes.
No, that's absolutely fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, blue flag up ahead though. So that's going to cause some spiciness. But they all seem to manage it all right. So you proceed down into Cascade. Zach, we are not talking about steps and me as Sampage spins in the background. Car 27 having a bit of a fun moment there. Bless them. And yes, we don't need to talk about me hitting my head on a Marshall post last week. Okay, we don't need to. Okay, let's not. Please, for the love of God. Hence the reason for no stream last week, folks. I might have injured myself in real life marshalling. Let's not go there. That's all you need to know.
It's good to have you back, though.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for softening, or lessening the salt in the wound. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'll protect you from the chat. I'll be your shield.
Thank you, Tom. I was concussed. Long story short, folks, I thought that no long-term injuries. It's fine. Just maybe a little bump or two and a bit of a shaken moment. But I was apparently concussed. I don't have much memory of that afternoon, but hey ho, it's all good.
I'm not sure if we've covered this yet, but I've just noticed it pop on the timing screen. The 5-second penalty for the 54 Pulse SimSport Porsche.
Oh.
I'm not sure when that came in. I've just seen it pop up on the timing screen. It might have been something I missed.
Oh. Where is he?
He is in 13th position at the moment.
He is indeed.
Jogulis.
Yeah, absolutely. Jongan bomb incoming. Yeah, possibly. We just jumped away from it for a brief moment. We'll go back to it.
Oh yes, and this is very tight now.
All 4 cars are literally wanting to share the same piece of tarmac. Thank you. By the way, thank you, Zach. It's all good. It's fine. I don't remember much of it, but it's fine. As Jongan
And
calmly managing this pace.
Yeah. And there's a lot of class fighting in this battle as well, because we've got the 79 car is currently leading its class, and as previously mentioned, the BMW is currently leading.
Yeah, this is so Jongan and Van Oom, the Ferrari and the McLaren that we see in the middle of this 4 cars are P1 and P2, the silvers, and then the BMW behind them is P1 of the ants.
I believe
Yes.
so.
Indeed. So this is a bit of a mix-up here. So
yeah,
the leader of the ants will be careful. Yes, it'd be nice to have some more positions to get more points, but you've got to bear in mind it's worth risking it for getting in between these 2 guys who are fighting for their class win.
Yes.
It's just yes, do you acknowledge my point? Or
oh
yes.
yeah, oh sorry.
Or
yes.
yeah.
No, it's a very tricky question. What does he do? And the thing is as well, you've got the Audi as well in this battle, which is in another class. So if you're the Ferrari at the moment, are you just going to follow the Audi, or do you feel it's slowing you down, and do you want to get past it so maybe you can try and create a bit of have a car between you and second place?
Yeah, absolutely. I literally thought you said yes, he should go for it. Absolutely.
Oh.
Why the hell not?
No. Yeah.
All I heard was yes. Like,
yes.
Yes, just send it. Send it right now.
Yeah.
We don't encourage that. That is not my view of how we conduct our guidance on racing here.
I should have been more clear. I'm sorry.
No. I literally thought, you know what? Yeah, why not? Just send it. It's fine. But no, that is not how we race here.
What could go wrong?
Well, it's like Dr. Pepper. What's the worst that can happen, kind of thing. Product placement right there. Whoopsies. Anyway.
Yeah, look, see, Silver said in the chat, if you no longer go for a gap, if you no longer go for a gap that exists.
Drive through.
Some Ayrton Senna.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's changed from a 5-second penalty.
Yes, drive through for track limits.
Oh, and 15 seconds for the 21 car. That's currently in 18th position.
30 seconds for 21.
Oh yeah, gosh, another penalty just added.
Oh dear, that is Hurren. That's P2 in the AMS.
Yeah.
So that's going to knock them right down the order.
Yeah, and that gives the BMW even more reason not to fight in this battle.
Yeah, exactly.
All they need to do is just keep it safe and bring the car home with 13 minutes to go in this race. Or 13 and a half minutes to be exact.
Yeah, exactly. That's all they have to do. Right. Jongan's desperately weaving like a snake.
Might I point out the lead battle as well, down to 1.683 seconds, is that, I read?
It has just gone back up to 2 seconds, but I am actively keeping an eye on that because that might be closing by the time it gets to finish.
What a great finish we have here. Multiple battles in multiple classes for the win, so
yeah.
I mean, what else could we wish for?
No, absolutely. I am protesting it. I am protesting that after the race because I saw it. What did you see? I don't know what you saw. I don't know what you're talking about, Zach. Maybe. Possibly? I don't know. Alright, Richard Page, 7th, 8th, Martin Thorpe, Ortoglen is... So this is the 9th place we're with. Yeah, this is still battle for 9th.
Yes. It's kind of... They're all playing quite well with one another. There's no one really been sending it here in this battle. They've all kind of just want to try and get on with it and have some good pace. But saying that, the McLaren maybe is getting a bit bored of staying where he is now and wants to move up and into first position of his class.
Absolutely. As a battle further down, Holman has gained a position on Ryan Davies. So that's recovery drive from Matt Holman there. That's 3 oNiD teams there. That's oNiD, Racing Stronger, Racing Stronger Frenemies, and that is just the two race. Oh, that's a back marker. That's another Racing Stronger car, Holman.
Play nicely, guys.
Play nicely. Come on. Enough. Samuel Page though. Oh, Sam.
Oh dear.
What are you doing that for, Sam?
And with a 30-second penalty to serve as well.
Sam. There's still a lot of penalties to serve up and down the field.
Yes, a lot of 30 seconds and 15 seconds. The lowest is 5 seconds for Jagulis, which was a drive-through, I believe, before. So maybe he has the 5-second one to serve as well as the drive-through.
Oof. Horrid. Gee whiz. So that's going to completely mess his race up then, sadly.
Yeah, actually, but no, he stayed where he is. So maybe it's gone to a 5-second penalty. Oh, car... Is that, what's that, car 30 drive-through pen?
Oh, drive-through cleared for car 30.
Oh, clear. Okay.
They served their drive-through penalty.
Okay.
Danny Van Oom's desperately trying to figure a way through, but he can't quite make it work. 10.5 minutes to go. Oh, what has been a fantastic round of racing.
Still plenty of time to get that move done as well, so don't need to go all out at this point. And also, it's only the second round of this championship. I know it's a win, but do you think about the long game here and just settle for P2?
Again, we'll go back to the point of spectator. Absolutely, they should be fighting for a win regardless. My driving kind of mindset, I know it isn't everyone's kind of mindset as a driver. P2 is, early in the season, yeah, I'll take that. But I think most drivers are like, no, I want to win, give it here right now, come back. I think
it's all about the glory.
It is all about the glory, and I think if you're really of that mindset and you want to win, then you'll try and go for it. That's a massive twitch by Van Oom that kind of saw the car just jitter and kind of like stall itself on the exit there and not really accelerate. That was the rear kind of drifting there, and then that traction control kicking in on the McLaren. Yellow flag for Jurglis.
Oh dear, and with the 5-second penalty to serve, dives out the way, nearly slides them back into the Haribo car, but it's let him through. That could have been, well, not great. The Haribo car already not taken out, already in an incident with a slower car, so, or as they come into the pit lane, so was there contact maybe?
Potentially.
Oh, or no, they have their second penalty to serve, so maybe they've decided that's a good time to take it now.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we'll jump back to the top 10 or P9 battle, shall I say. It's P9, 10, 11, 12, all within your screenshot. Up ahead though, is that Martin Thorpe? No, it's not. That's a back marker. Oh, that's a back marker who's going to come into play.
The lead battle is under a second. Is 0.999 that I can see.
It has gone back up to 1.3, but we're keeping an eye on it.
That is slowly coming down, and with 8 minutes to go in this race, the lead battle is anyone's at this point still. And well, really, there's a lot of pressure going into the last couple of minutes of the race, so anything could happen. As we approach a blue flagged car here, they all go past it. It doesn't seem to have held anyone up there, so good job from the Mercedes, letting everyone through.
Indeed it did, so keeping that nice and clean and out of the way, and these guys will just continue on their way. Let's check in with P1 and P2s. They are all on the same straight. Bearing in mind that P9
was the McLaren a bit wide? No, that's just me. Sorry.
That's right, you're all good. And you've got to bear in mind that P9 P10 battle
yes,
is just ahead of these guys. Maybe a few corners ahead.
So, I mean, to be fair though, that battle we've been following for a while, and they haven't really seemed too aggressive on the overtakes. So I think even though there's quite a few cars there, they might be able to find their way through, but it depends where they find them on this circuit.
Yeah, absolutely. I have to keep an eye on it because he's also got a battle brewing for what is P6, 7th, 8th.
Oh yes.
So Coupland, Page and Thorpe all pretty much in the same part of the track of each other, and then the 10th, 11th, the 9th, 10th and 11th, 12th is a bit further behind them, which we are actively keeping an eye on. That's the only real battle happening on track. So nothing. Van Oom's dropped well back. Oh, Van Oom's under threat. Van Oom is under threat by Dixon Chen.
Is that the AM leader going for a move?
About
going one way, then the other. Maybe around the outside into turn 1 here. Can he make it stick? No, the McLaren's held the tyre line, but the BMW's still going for it. He's pushed him wide, and he's leaned on him, and he's pushed him off the circuit across the grass at turn 1.
And a flash of lights from the BMW in the background as well, showing its frustration.
Not happy at all, especially considering... But I mean, to be fair, the McLaren has to make sure that BMW doesn't come past. Otherwise, its chances of picking up P1 in its class in this race are firmly out the window.
Absolutely, and that gap between Van Oom and Jungen, 1.5 now. P1 and P2 sadly still remaining at 1.8, so with about 5.5 minutes to go, unless anything drastically changes, it looks like it's Florian's race to lose.
Unless we've just caused the commentator's curse.
Don't say that. I'm not going to live that down if that happens. Dear Lord.
There's contact! That was, I think that was a lapped car that he just made contact there with.
It was.
Strugen.
That's going to give him damage though.
Yes, and that's not what you want. That is the leader of its class.
Jungen's not going to be happy with that, and indeed will definitely have picked up at least a good odd few seconds worth of damage. Will it affect performance? Potentially not. Officially, pit window is now closed. If you haven't pitted by this point, then what in the world has happened to you? If you haven't pitted, then tough luck. You can't pit. You're going to get a massive penalty at the end. Right. Everything's calmed down again.
It's all calm. We're all chill.
For now.
Everyone take a chill pill. Let's just breathe. Breathe. Everyone breathe.
Just
in and out. In and out. There we go. And now let's get back to the racing.
Yeah. Don't look up there. What
oh gosh, don't do it into Island Bend. We've seen so many instances today where people have gone off there trying to go for a move, and I don't think we've actually seen a successful move into there today, so it's not worth the risk, especially with just 4 minutes to go in this race.
Why would you risk such a high risk move?
And don't do it in Britain either, take my word for it.
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's not worth it. Pick and choose your fights, folks. That's what we...
It's a long championship here, guys. Let's just settle in, as we have a white flag out there for a second. I don't know who that was for.
It was for a car that has a yellow flag. It's either Prescott or Jacka Rebasak. Potentially one of those two guys who are showing his yellow at the minute. But I think they're sorting themselves out. Yeah, they have. They get back going again.
Good. Oh, where's the lead gap? Less than a second again, I'd just like to point out.
Oh, yeah, it is.
So, yellow flags as well at the final corner. Oh, and there's a car off on the inside. It's a Porsche.
It is a Porsche. It's a back marker of Prescott. It gets away with staying out of the way. 3 minutes ago, we did have a new...
Oh, and gosh, the AM leader there getting very twitchy at the rear. Just a bit of oversteer coming out the first corner. Oh, and a 15-second penalty for the... Is that the 79 car?
It is the 79 car. It's Jerome Jungen.
Oh,